guys, Staffordshire searcher. As many of you know, and not many of you know, I've now taken on the role for ArchMD as field tester. I've been given the air detector to test. I'm going to do a air test on it at the minute to see what sort of depths we get, and next week we'll be taking it out in the field to try it out just to see what it's like. Now, the first thing, we have one air detector. Weighs absolutely nothing, honest to God. It's surprisingly that there's actually a metal detector in this thing. Let's set it up and get it out of the box. So, as you can see, it's tiny, weighs nothing, not very big. We have the phone port, easily take it out. If you don't want to use it, your phone can go in your pocket, you can use headphones, so I'm going to keep it in for now. Armrest, not a fan of the armrest straight away. One, it's flimsy. Lots of movement in it, don't like that. Don't like the fact there's no strap, but everyone to their own with it. Now, to move the armrest, we just pull it apart, if I can, and it turns to where you want it. Coil wise, centre on the bottom, and let's turn it around all the way. And then we have a little digital screen here. Can't get it in the right angle. Little digital screen and the on button here when we turn it on. It comes up telling us what's what. Don't know why it's flickering. And extending wise, it actually extends quite vastly. It goes relatively big. Two extensions on it. There's the first, there's the second. Don't know who'd use it this big, but that's on the floor and I'm 6 foot. So it's a pretty long extension on it. But let's give it a depth test. Let's see what she's like. Now, before I do, on phone, we're going to download the app. So, here's the app. And it's asking for the air detector. There we go. So that's your basic interface screen, and I'll show you more of this when we're scanning. You can, down here, alter the sensitivity. We'll have it on full. We'll have it on 50. Oh. For this, and there is a ground balancing sensor on it as well. We'll keep it in the middle. You can see at the top we've got coin, ring, foil, iron, amount of sensitivity, the depth, and the percent charge in the coil itself. Right guys, you should be able to see the screen there. I've got different objects. Let's see how far they go. So first thing we've got is the pound coin. 65, 59, getting a bit sketchy there. I'd say there's the maximum. We've got 8 inches for a pound coin. Musket ball. 33. 6 inches for a musket ball. The cannonball that I found yesterday. Not even picking it up. Okay, we're getting something, but falsy. You can pick that thing up. Now, if you've looked at the magazine, you would have seen this huge lead thing that I've got. That Dave put a post on. It's about 5 kilos of lead. It's ridiculous. Massive circle, so it should sing. Can't really wave this one very fast. 79. Wow, that's impressive. 15 inches. Still coming in at 74. Cartwheel penny. As every cartwheel penny does, it's singing away. 73, 78. Starting to lose it. Go back a bit. 11 inches on the cartwheel penny. Now, grabbed a bag of coins. There's about 300, 400 coins in here, some silver, mostly bronze and copper. This sort of replicates a hoard. So let's have a look. Let's take the air out of the bag so they're stacked together. Fade out there. Still getting clear signal at 14 inches. And we have Roman fibula. Not a huge one, but still full. That comes in at a weirdly low tone. Seven inches. And let's go for a buckle. We'll pick a big beastie one. Huge buckle. Solid 78, 79. Starting to fade out. 12 inches. Right, let's go for the ones that we all want. Now, I've got a big beastie Edward III hammered here. A grout, so we'll go for the grout. There we go, if you can see it. Coming in as foil, like they all do. It's quite disappointing, that is. 5 inches on the hammered. And let's put it to the test here. Let's go for a cut off. So a tiny Edward III cut off. Three inches. And a big, I'm not going to take it out of the packet, but a big silver denarius. Claudius, it's Republican, so 104 BC, this should sing if it's solid silver. $60, $62, 7 inches, same as the fibula. And we'll have a huge crown, Charles II crown, big beastie silver. Shouting away on that one. Nine inches on that one. Oh dear. And then we'll go for a farming token. Got a big lead farming token. Coming in as foil, not strange. It's about 8 inches again. It seems like 8 inches is most of what it. We'll go for a medieval pauper's ring. And the missus has just come outside, which is brilliant. Because, can you pass me your white gold ring? Seven inches on the pauper's ring.
There you go.
Right, so white gold. Foil. 6 inches on that one. That's quite poor really. And I do have one that you would all want to see. If I can get it out. A gold hammered. Very, very, very thin. Even got a little hole in where someone's had it as a necklace. It's better than the cut off. So weird how it doesn't pick it up middle coil, more top of the coil. I go with 4.5 inches for the hammered gold. And the last one I will do is the cross I found, which Dave also published. That's pretty poor. So one depth test done on the air detector, and still off it goes. Now, I have heard other reviews about this being just as similar as the Garrett 150. The build quality, pretty good. I quite like how sturdy the coil is. It would be nice to get don't know if you sell them a coil cover for it, because everything's in there, so why would you want to damage it? As I said previously, I do not like this. It's too rickety. When you're holding it, I don't like the fact of no strap. It just feels, when it's so light like this, it feels too flimsy. So, future design, I think personally, strap needed. And I don't know if any of you can also see, I'm 6 foot tall myself, and this is touching my elbow. When I detect my Vanquish, I prefer it like here, so I can swing better. Now, I don't have a choice because everything's fixed top end of the detector, so I can see this being quite annoying, and it feels very far away to hold. But we'll give it a test in the field. We'll see how she handles it, especially under mud, not in the air like these ones. And I'll hopefully, guys, see you next week.